Toyota Hilux Fourth Generation, N50, N60, N70, 1983. The August 1983 redesign, sold as model year 1984 vehicles in North America, introduced the Jacob extended cab option, with 6 inches of space behind the seat for in-cab storage. These models carried over the carbureted 22R engine, while model year 1984 also saw the introduction of the fuel-injected 22RE engine. 2 diesel engines were also offered, the 2 liters and the turbocharged 2 liters T. The engines were discontinued in the US after the 1986 model year. This was due to higher performance expectations from customers and the wide availability of inexpensive petrol. The next year saw the introduction of a turbocharged option, the 22RT, perhaps due to increasing competition from Nissan, who already offered a V6 truck at this time. The solid front axle was replaced with an independent front suspension, torsion bar set up in the 44 model in 1986, and optional automatic differential disconnect for the front differential, an alternative to automatic locking hubs. 1985 was the last year of the 22R motor, and of the solid front axle in most markets. The solid front axle would remain in the 5th generation 4x4 LN106 model until 1997. Solid front axles had been present in all 4x4 Toyota models until 1986. In late 1986, for the 1987 model year, the truck went through a minor interior and exterior redesign. That included a new grille, a new one-piece front bumper, an updated interior with full high door panels with faux leather stitching on the base and DLX models. The gauge cluster surround was more rounded and featured faux leather stitching on it. The dash pad featured a shorter tray than earlier models. The steering wheels were changed from black to gray, red, brown, or blue depending on the interior color. The radio bezel was also color matched to the rest of the interior. The SR5 deck gauge clusters had the pattern on the face changed from a grid pattern to horizontal lines. The outside door mirrors were also changed to have a more streamlined appearance. The faceplate for the heater controls was also redesigned. A V6 engine was introduced in 1988. The Hilux-based 4Runner, which made its entry in Australia, North America and the United Kingdom, was based on this generation of the Hilux. In some other markets, such as Japan, it was called the Hilux Surf. Toyota introduced a new generation of the Hilux in most markets in late 1988, but the 4th generation remained in production until 1997 in South Africa. The company quoted that this was due to South African content laws, which made it cheaper to continue the production of the 4th generation of the Hilux, rather than to retool the plant for the 5th generation model. In Thailand, this generation was sold as the Toyota Hilux Hero.